How you doing? We're not playing for 150. Kai's already misplaced it. There's a little joke about me being shady because I am. But don't judge. Every group of friends should have a shady mate. We're useful people. We have top tips when you get a copper in front of you. Like, is there anything in your pockets that may hurt me? Yes. 3 ninjas and a tiger. Dig in. Is there anything in your pockets that shouldn't be there? Well, currently your mate's hand. You may harm your defence if you fail to mention now something you may later rely on in court. Prince Andrew's legal team. They hate that one. I am an ex-offender though. Any of my previous partners will confirm that. I'm not even that shady anymore, really. I mean, I still go fly tipping. It's a lot like cow tipping, but it's much harder. Bollocks. I have a joke. I come from a long line of jokers. My granddad once famously faked his own death to pull off the world's most badass knock-knock joke. Who's that? Granddad! 3 of my aunties fainted. Hey guys, again at the Real Deal, a few years later when the curtains opened, the box went in, the curtain shut, and we all sat down for 3.5 hours waiting for him to either announce he was the vicar or walk in through the back door. I've got my own little joke I like to pull. It sort of plays on how I look. Tattooed face, a bit rough. And I've got a proper Ted Bundy motor. I've got a Volvo V40 estate. And what I do is I fill the back seat with backpacks and rucksacks, and I go looking for hitchhikers. And when I get one, I start saying really fucked up shit to them. And every 10 miles or so I slow down at 10-15 mile an hour, see if I've done enough to make them take the leap of faith. So things like, yeah, get in mate, throw your bag in the back. With the other. So Kevin, where were you headed? I got a copy one in one night. He says to me, how do you know I'm not a serial killer? And I just laughed. I said, that'd be funny, wouldn't it, mate? You pull your knife as I pull my shooter. He didn't wait for me to slow down. But you go. Spend a lot of time on the internet. I probably shouldn't, but I do. And one of the things that, not that site, no fake taxis. See, the ones that laugh there know about the fake taxi. You have exposed yourself, which is another brand of video entirely. But, yeah, what I do is, I look for things on Facebook Marketplace where someone's trying to sell broken stuff, because that really winds me up. I wasn't aware that dustman was such a prestigious job that people paid to do it. One I saw was garden wood chipper. I was working fine, suddenly stopped. No idea why. Could be an easy fix for the right person, but I must collect. I thought, oh right, that's the size of things, is it? So underneath I put an ad. Used pacemaker. Was working fine. Suddenly stopped. No idea why. Could be an easy fix for the right person. Sadly for Grandad, this turned out not to be Grandma. I must collect. Speaking of Grandma, I turned up around the house the other day and all the extended family around arguing, oh, hammer and tongs. Nobody wanted Grandma's ashes in the house. Sickened me, it did. I said, look at you all fighting with each other. All we got to do is ask her to smoke outside when she visits. Facebook asks you your opinions on things. Asked me which celebrity would I most like to contact via a Ouija board, and I couldn't make my mind up between Piers Morgan and Katie Price. I was at Paget Hospital last week, and as I was paying for my parking, I bumped into a friend of mine. I says, hello mate, what are you doing up here? He says, oh, I've come to visit my dad, he says. He fell out of a chair at the weekend, he's broken both his legs, one of his arms and 6 ribs. Shit the bed! How did he do all that, falling out of a chair? He's like, well, the soppy sod was only 3/4 of the way up the stairs when he got out of it, wasn't he? Another thing they asked me on Facebook, which would you rather be, vampire or werewolf? Who'd rather be a vampire? Anyone? Hands up? Yeah. One. Endless youth, virgin sex appeal. That's not popular around here, no? Because the alternative when have you ever watched your dog drag his balloon knot across the carpet?